Morning, class 415 Adams Radial. This is model 30582, Hornby model number R3334. These were built in 1885 and in service till 1961. There were 71 of them made. Most of them were disposed of after the First World War, but 3 managed to survive on the Lyme Regis network. There's now 1 survivor on the Bluebell Railway, and that's it. What I've done is I've added coal on top of the fake coal that was there. Now, it took a while to think about this, but after seeing pictures in steam magazines, they did pile the coal high, so that doesn't look unusual. And I've added crew. Just one point to make. I've had to send a lot of these back. Hattons, in all fairness, showed great understanding after I did videos, and I had to send 3 back before I could get one of 30582 to work. The Oxford Rail Adams Radials, I gave up. The problem is with the rear bogies and maybe the front, they just stop the wheels turning, and there's loads of videos on my site showing this happening, but when they work well, and they're a pleasure to watch run round. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you. And here it is, coming onto a curve point, then onto radius 2 and round, and can you put it back again? You can see radius 2, no problem at all for this critter. And here we are going through a radius 2 onto reverse curves. I keep calling them loops, but they're curves. And if you can bring it back, please. Going backwards on the reverse curves. And if you can do that crossover for me, please. And bring the train back. And here you see we're going through a points crossover. And bring it back, please. And bring it back, please. And you can see we're just going around a standard bend. And bring it back, please. And there you can see it tackling curves, points, crossovers, standard points, curve points, and you can see no problem. And here's a close-up shot of it taking the reverse curves. And when these run right, these Adams Radials, and bring it back please, they really are a joy to behold to watch them run. They really are smashing locos when they're running as they should. Really cute. And can you bring it back please? You can see the little man waving. If you can, watch my videos on a 65-inch 4K TV, because you really do get to see them. and it's just going to come through on the inside. This is TV quality video, and you will see them, they look massive, and you get to actually see the quality of the loco and all the imperfections in my track. And here we are going through another crossover, and if you can take it back please. And you can see they are a delightful little loco. And you want to take it back please, a little bit slower. And the slow running, it really is. These in 1885 when they came out must have looked like the bloody moon gods. Fantastic. And here we are pulling into the station, if you can stop it slowly. And you can see in this environment the World War I station, which was a Bachman Railway Children's Station. 1885, World War I soldiers, it looks good. And can you move it forward please? And as I've said, you get a good one of these, they run nice. And this is not a light train either. And even at slow speeds, this little critter's put in this train. And it is not light. We've filled this with this ballast stupidly without putting any bolts of wood underneath. And this is a heavy, heavy train. And here we are with this heavy truckload going through a points crossover, which was off a radius 2. And you can see no wheel slip, smooth. Beautiful to watch. And here we are through reverse curves. And here we are going round the World War I diorama loop. These are all radius 3s. But there's Y points. They really are smashing loco. I love these Adams Radials locos, and as I've said, when these were presented to the public in 1885, they must have looked like they come from Mars, because remember there was no cars were nowhere near, it was just horse and carts. And to see these large, back in the day, powerful locomotives must have been a sight to behold, it really must. And here we are pulling these trucks onto a curve point and a radius 2 bend. And you can see no problem at all. And what I'm doing is running this backwards in the other direction, because these engines did run backwards a lot. And you can see how good this loco is at running backwards. And you can see what a slow speed we're running this at. Here we are tackling a points crossover backwards. And as with all my tests, you get to see the loco running thoroughly. Not on a piece of carpet in the living room.